Flying J's here just lost power. They're kicking everyone out. Hey, beautiful person. Good morning. It's like 8:30 right now. I woke up at 5:30 and I've been cleaning and organizing the car. It was pretty filthy and disgusting, but I haven't been able to finish setting up the streaming stuff yet. We're getting pretty close to it. The TV is now set up and I got some stuff moving, but I wanted to tell you that Chris from Pixel Jump hit me up and he gave us a return label to return this Strider that doesn't work, and we're paid the difference of $14 to pick up Rocket Knight Adventure. So if you've never played that game, it's super fun and I can't wait to get it. We'll make CRT plays about it once we have that. In order to hit our weekly goal of $800, we still need $100. So I'm gonna get to work and hopefully we can earn that pretty quickly. For the rest of the day, we can try to set up the Switch and see if we can get connected to some internet that'll let us stream. I kind of have a lot to do with getting PokéCircuit ready, our next reality game, and yeah, so I appreciate you hanging out with me and I'm gonna get to work. I'd like to start kind of tracking how much we have towards our goals. Like the mug goal is we'll call that the first boss, is getting the merch mugs. So I'd like to create some sort of like overlay or something that at least show where we're at, how we're going, so we can see this progress. So while I was cleaning the car, I came across these black nose strips, charcoal infused strips, and some beard cream. I've used the beard cream before. It smells really nice, but I've never used these. I don't know why I even have them, so I thought it'd be funny if we tried it. It says, after washing your face, which we just did, peel off the plastic liner, apply to nose, smooth side down, pressing it down to ensure it's in good contact, let it dry for 15 minutes. Use both hands to peel off. Okay, so we're gonna put this on and then in 15 minutes later, we're gonna take it off. Has anybody used one of these before? I guess it takes off the blackheads. I wonder if I have a lot of blackheads. I don't. Is that a thing? Oh wow. It doesn't smell like anything. It's a bit uncomfortable. I guess we'll come back in 15 minutes. All right, let's do this thing. It didn't really hurt, but does my nose look different? There's a bunch of stuff on it, so maybe it does work. Ew. Okay, so it's 10:30 and we have made 25 bucks. We're gonna pick up the packaging so we can ship the game back to BitJump. And I'm realizing that I don't know how we're gonna print the label. We got some of this yesterday and it works really well. They're putting the blackout curtain on the window and I can't wait to put this on the hatch. So every morning at 5 o'clock, Mr. Sun's like, get up! Sweet! So it seems like the library is probably our best bet for printing something, but we should be able to set up this, especially if we're going to be selling mugs or whatever, we need to set up the storage unit, kind of like an office anyways, where we have the printer set up and all that. The thing is, since we're working today, I don't want to get like caught up. I don't want to be working in the storage unit and then get pings and then close up, leave, come back, close up, leave. I think so, since we're going to be moving all of our stuff off of the danger zone anyways, I feel like we're going to need to figure out, so Wednesday I think we'll start with the storage unit and organizing it and literally trying to get rid of everything that's not necessary, start listing the things that we need to sell, and we'll make a game plan for that in a couple days. So I think for now our best move is to start working on getting the PokéCircuit stuff together. There are a couple RX-8s in town. I don't know if you've heard me talk about them, but we just delivered to one of the guys that owns one of them, and we were just chatting about rotaries. It was sick. He's a 2nd gen RX-7 dude too, so hell yeah. He's like, I need to get the Series 2 motor so we can get the better seals. And I was like, I know, bro, you got this. If you need help, let me know. We're talking about cars. There's also what I'm pretty sure is a 8.6. I think it's an SR5, and it looks clean. I just haven't seen it driving around to take video of it. I've just seen it parked in front of their house, and you know the rules. Well, look what I gave this to my aunt a while ago, and I've never really actually played it much myself. So I guess it's time to start. I've not really been such a Zelda person. Oh, spider. Look at it go. Filling my big water cup everywhere. Takumi would be so mad at me. I keep seeing bikes everywhere, and I'm like, I want a bike. I'm a biker. I want a bike. I want to ride my bike. And then I was like, well, maybe I should cancel the registration on my motorcycle and then the insurance, because I pay $80 a month for the 848 because I don't ride it. I haven't rode it in years, and I've been paying for it for years, and I haven't rode it in years because of I timed out myself. I was like, you're not allowed to ride it because you were riding like crazy because you're messed up because your mind's broken. And now I'm just like, but I want to ride it. I want to ride my bike. And now I can't because I have to work all the time, and I have all these other things I want to do, and I have these plans, and I'm like, oh, what if I just sold the 848? Then we could do plan 2. We could jump straight to foundation. But then I won't have an 848. I don't know what to do. I want to ride so bad. I'm sort of behind on my editing, but we're playing Zelda. I'm slumming it. Cutscene, bored. I don't know how long is the cutscene? I just play the game. My games are not gonna have like any cutscenes. They're actually mostly just mechanic games, you know? Like Hyper Fighter is an online only game, and Super Despair Runner you guys saw. Been listening to those sad boys, you know. I'll be dead by dawn. I'll be dead by dawn. So we're $30 away from our goal, and it's 3 o'clock, like 2:40. So, you know, we've made a bit of progress on the thing. We got the HDMI cable. Now the HDMI cable is here. I've also organized my stuff quite a bit, which I'm pretty excited about. But you know, like I can quickly whip out this now. Oh yeah. But I'm still gonna do shaky cam hand camera thing. And then my favorite thing that I can pull out is my sword, but I've always had that easily accessible. Oh, another local sign in the car. It's I've seen them dashing around. They're also a DoorDasher. I've seen them dashing, and they were like, dude, I love your car. I was like, no, that's awesome. And do you want to sign it? And they were hyped. I'm so happy. Finally got the pass-through to work. It requires, I think, so I got this, once I hooked up the USB to the computer, it worked, but it also has an option, I think, for a DC5. So if you're not using the computer, something's on fire, literally. I hope it's like a contained fire. I think this is a great shot of it, because, oh my goodness, I cannot clutch today. Because it looks like a circle around something. It's insane right now. I don't know if you can see it behind. Yeah, you can see it behind me. It's spreading. The ring has gotten like farther down from when I originally showed you. Everyone's been gathering to watch. Like, all these cars here. The place I was just delivering at, you can't see it, but the whole park was filled with people. I mean, you know, we're all human, right? Look at the fire. It's crazy. I wonder what happened. At first I thought maybe it was like an intentional thing, but there's no way with everything that's going on now. Well, I don't really know what to do. I should probably pay attention to the road, and I'll catch up with you later. It's, yeah. He killed it. I mean, it's hard to be excited with that going on. It has spread farther now. I hope they contain it soon. Fire update. It's, I just decided to keep dashing. It's like 9:30, 10 o'clock actually, or 9:45. They're still, they're starting to contain the fire. So one side is, if you can see here, one side is cleared out. It seems like they are starting to contain the fire, which is pretty cool. One side is contained, and it doesn't look like it's spreading anymore. I've gotten over ever since we were like rammed the car and got stuck on the parking stopper and driving through these like dirt roads, I've kind of gotten over the, you know, I don't know, whatever weird fear I had of like driving over these kind of terrible roads. And yeah, I was just thinking that, yeah, now that we're going more rally spec, because eventually I do want to make this car rear wheel drive. I have a few ideas to do that and preserve the 1ZZ engine, but until we can afford it, I don't really want to talk too much about it. But what I was thinking is, I don't know anything about like tires and stuff, so if anybody can recommend some good tires for like the street and kind of the dirt, I know that might not make sense, but basically I go through a lot of dirt roads delivering out in Grass Valley, and I would like some tires that, you know, that right now I use Douglas's because they're cheap. They're $51. And if those are gonna be fine, then I'll just keep running those. But if somebody has like a suggestion, because my next set was gonna be something a little more street, but the reality is I need some all-season type tires. So the Douglas's have performed well for me, so I'll keep doing that unless someone has a suggestion. This delivery sent me out in the middle of nowhere, and then I got turned around. Train. It's 10:40. It's 11:30 now, and they've got it mostly contained. It's all smoldering. It's not like a whole burning blaze anymore. Pretty large contrast from earlier today. Looks like the fire department did a great job.